Hello everyone, this is Toby with Birdsong Studios. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. I'm just going to jump right in. Yes, this is the spread from the new moon in Virgo reading I just finished. Well, now it's been a couple of hours ago. But I was guided to come back here because although the original message, the first message, is very, very important, and it's something that the guides are inviting us to take a deeper look at, to be aware of, and to be very mindful of. However, there is another aspect. I want to go a little bit deeper into it, and I've left this up here to kind of as a, this is a starting point, and then I'm going to take these cards off and we'll go a little bit deeper, because we can't overlook the fact that this new moon is in Virgo. It's an earth sign. It is the sign of the maiden. It is so connected with Mother Earth and Mother Gaia. And so there certainly is, and as we're talking about this transition and this stepping stone, this point of interconnecting all of these aspects that we've learned about ourselves, bringing these things together, connecting the dots between the I believe to the I analyze, create a plan, to the I am. And we can't overlook the fact that we also, in the middle of this 2-week period that came up of great importance between now, the new moon in Virgo, and then the full moon in Aries, where we get to the I am. In the middle of this, we have the equinox. And this really is a very important time as we're moving into new earth. And I am, as you guys have noticed, as it's very much a topic of conversation, discussion for me, this is something I've really been guided to speak with you guys about. And so we can't overlook how this is very tied to our movement into new earth and our integration of those energies and aligning with those energies, and the necessity of, in the reevaluation that is going on through this time frame with all of these retrogrades as well, where we've been given this potential and this opportunity to navigate this time from a place of deep reflection and awareness of self, of authenticity. And it's all of these things that combine that allow our vibration to rise, our frequency to rise, so that it's in alignment with the frequency of new earth, so that we can experience this new earth reality. And this, the Hanged One, this new perspective, this opening of the crown chakra, because of being in this point of suspension, and which we are in now with the retrogrades, right? And then being able to move into this new perspective, and this new perspective is the alignment with new earth. So with that being said, I'm going to take these cards up, and we're going to pull a few more cards to go a little bit deeper and see what wants to come through to help us as we move towards the equinox, with the ultimate goal of unification of our aspects, recognition of the polarities that exist within humanity, within the earth here, that are present here on the earth. It is not by chance. It is so that we are able to experience a depth and breadth of experience that is only available here on earth. And as I'm saying that, I'm also would invite you, if you're interested in learning more about that, to check out the origin story, Rediscovering Our Galactic Ancestors by Dr. Allison Brown. And in that, it really does talk about how unique Earth is, how unique humanity is, and what our purpose is here. And it is to experience this, the vastness of what's available to us. Okay, so let's see. Let me shuffle a little bit. And then we're going to, I feel like this is, we're going to look at this 2-week time period. So we're not so much looking at just the new moon, but the 2 weeks following the new moon, between the new moon and the full moon in Aries. This is a very critical time period. I found it really interesting, the energy I was feeling around that full moon in Aries. Again, when I was doing just the new moon reading earlier, it almost felt as if the full moon in Aries had already occurred. So I think that is because we're in the retrograde period, that so much of the I am came into being, the empowerment in that, the sovereignty of understanding and reevaluating our beliefs has already been established within a lot of us on this path. So it's almost, this 2-week period is now a point of analyzing how to fully embody that and fully step into that and fully present that to the outer world. Now that we have, I guess it's a sense of it being integrated within, and now we're about to move into a point in time when it is expressed outwardly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for pausing the video. My throat absolutely closed up. I had a horrible coughing fit. But again, that goes back to that expression, right? It's been, the I am being has been revealed for ourselves internally, and this is the point in time when we are moving through what needs to occur so that in our tangible, in the physical world, in this earth energy, what needs to be implemented in the physical realm so that we can then express that I am being fully. Oh, and I feel my throat chakra locking up again. Excuse me. But again, this is what we're moving through, and that's why this is so important, so that we can clear out these blockages that have prevented us up until this point, right? Up until this point, to being able to express this. This is so important, guys, and this is why I was taking my son to school, and on the way back, I was kind of rushing back here because I knew that we needed to go deeper with this. Okay, so what we're going to use the Wild Unknown deck. This is my I call it my Harsh Truth deck, but it is very explicit in its guidance, and it does not mince words, that's for sure. So what do we need to know here to best support us through this 2-week period so that we are able to step into this I am beingness in full authenticity, in full alignment with our truest self, integration of all aspects. Oh my gosh, the Fool. Being willing to make the leap. It is going to require a leap of faith. A leap of faith in the divine, but more so, we have to trust in ourselves, right? That's what we're developing here. This sense of rebirth is just so beautiful, and it's full of so much joy. I mean, have you ever seen a little duckling waddling around? They are so fluffy, they're so cute, and they can be goofy and silly, but it just brings this sense of joy, right? To watch them waddle around and quack. And this is what, and it goes back to what was in the original spread, that sense of magic and excitement, right? Being willing to, and even in the zero, openness, right? Potential, full with a circle. You know, how are we going to choose to fill that circle? What are we going to choose to fill it with? And exploring that from the energy of excitement and curiosity and awe and magic and just bliss. This is where we need to be with this time period. Oh my gosh, and the Magician. So we have 0 and then we have 1. And you guys saw how many times I shuffled this deck. Because again, it goes back to what we talked about in the original video. The energy that we find ourselves in every moment is the energy that we are then magnetizing to us in following moments. It might not be immediate, but actually I'm getting, and this is what I've been getting personally for a while too, and I've heard from other sources as well, that the speed of our manifestation is increasing. So we are able to, when we are coming from this clear intentional space, we are able to manifest with a greater velocity than we were able to previously. But we need to be very aware then of our energy and our intention in every moment, because it's coming with greater speed and intensity to us. So let's take advantage of that. And let's do it from this place of honoring what it is that we wish to bring into our lives. And also recognizing, again, that the energy that we are in, and we're talking about New Earth here, the energy that we are embodying in every moment is defining the energy moving forward. So when we are in a high vibrational state, then we are creating more of that vibration on the planet, and this is exactly what opens us up to New Earth. The more often we embody that, the closer we get to living in New Earth continuously. So the New Earth is the continuous alignment with the frequency of unconditional love. So being very clear as you're making this leap, as you're looking at this 0 and what you are choosing to fill it with, being very, very clear from in your mind and in your emotions, and with all of the elements. We have the air, we have the earth, we have the water, we have the fire element. Alchemizing all of those together so that you're coming from this really clear, intentional space. Just as is signified here with this light source above the jaguar. Really beautiful, you guys. This is really, really an important point in time for all of us, and we get so stuck or we can get so mired. I'm being corrected, not stuck. We can be so mired in the three-dimensional world that we forget to recognize the bigger picture here and to appreciate the bigger picture. It's not just like, it's not to put this huge burden or sense of overwhelm upon any of us, but it's to appreciate the potential here. And I'm again brought back to the 0, this 0 point of manifestation. This is what is occurring at this new moon in Virgo. 0 point of manifestation. It's like it's being, remember I said and I saw in the first reading a whiteboard being wiped clean. And it's not to say that all that you have done is being wiped cleaned. It's that all that you have done has brought you to a point of being able to wipe it clean and now create from that 0 point of manifestation. Whew, yeah, see, this is why I'm back here. I knew we needed to go deeper. So oh my gosh, and I just lost where I was going with that. They just keep saying the 0 point of manifestation. So being very aware as we're moving. Opportunity. This opportunity, and appreciate the opportunity of being able to do this, the opportunity to be able to fill in this circle, the opportunity, and now I'm seeing the circle as representative of New Earth, right, of the globe. So being able to appreciate that we are at this point in time to create, to align with New Earth. It's really quite amazing. Oh wow, and we have the Tower. And the recognition that things that are not in alignment with, okay, on a personal level, we know what this means. We're here to talk about this really right now on a collective level. So, okay, no, they're correcting me. It is, of course, both. So let's talk about on a collective level first. On a collective level, we are going to see things that fall apart. And here comes the throat chakra thing. We are going to see things that fall apart. They are meant to. We cannot create a stable foundation on a shaky, already shaky structure, right? You can't. If you're trying to rebuild your home and the foundation has cracks in it, you can rebuild the home, but it's still not going to be stable. It still is not going to withstand the test of time. It still is going to bring you anxiety every time a big storm comes around, right? Because you know at your core that the foundation still has cracks in it because we didn't take the time or put in invest the energy or the resources into and the courage it took to absolutely raise it so that it could then be raised as in R-A-Z-E-D, so that it could be raised, R-A-I-S-E-D, in a stable and safe and intentional way. So that applies again on the collective level as it does as an individual. So anything that has not been built upon a sturdy foundation is going to begin to crumble. But it's intentional because we can't be the fluffy duckling without cracking the egg open, right? We can't. And we can't embody and align with New Earth frequencies if we are still participating in structures which are not in energetic alignment with the frequency of New Earth. So let's say that again. We cannot maintain alignment with New Earth frequencies if we're still participating in structures and energies that are not in alignment with New Earth frequency. Those things have to crumble. We have to clear that space. Again, that sense of wiping the slate clean, wiping off the whiteboard so that the new can be created, so that the new which we have already been creating can be birthed, really is what it is. It's not that we haven't already been creating it. We have, but it needs the energetic space in which to come into fruition, to come into the physical world. Wow, holy cow. Look at, we have all major arcana here, you guys. The Hierophant, and this goes back to, again, creating those new structures. The Hierophant came out in the first spread, and this is because we're creating new traditions, we're creating new belief systems, we're within and externally. And we have the lightning bolt here in both cards. Look at how we have the light, like the solar energy here in the Fool and in the Magician and in the Tower and the Hierophant. We have the lightning energy. Uranus is, I'm trying to think of the aspect. Uranus is active. There's an aspect with Uranus around the new moon. And Uranus brings this lightning bolt type energy. It can be quick, unexpected changes. Uranus can be associated with the Tower card in the tarot. 0, 1, 16, 5. I don't know why I felt that important to mention. So the 15th and the 16th, and actually the 15th I think is when there's that, is it a trine with Uranus? It might be a trine with Uranus. I can't remember, guys. I'm sorry. But the 15th is when the, some of you, depending upon where you are, will experience the new moon on the 15th. But that is also the day that Mercury goes direct. So I feel like there could be some big revelations, some big happenings that occur around the 15th and 16th in the collective, in the world, and out in the external world. And this is this bringing down of these structures, these beliefs, these systems, these traditions that are no longer in alignment with us, that are not going to be in alignment with us as we move into new earth frequencies. And if that's where we want to go, we have to let them fall. We have to have the courage to be able to let them fall so that then we can actually create the traditions, the organization, the communities, the structures that are going to be supportive of this new earth frequency, to allow us to move into the new earth, and not just on an in and out type basis. We've been experiencing that. I know if you're here, I know you've been experiencing it, and this is why I'm doing this reading. You've been experiencing moments of being in that new earth energy, and it's these systems and structures that we are still participating in that are blocking us from being able to move more fully into this frequency. Oh my God. And we have the Empress. This is Mother Gaia energy. This is the oh my gosh. This is new earth energy. The Empress is she who gives birth to all creation. Wow. Wow. I've got chills, you guys. This is powerful. This is such an important time. This is such an important time. And I feel like the equinox is going to be so critical in this point in time with these new earth energies coming through. There's still work that we need to do, and there's a lot that's going to be revealed, but I feel like there's something that's going to happen around the equinox that is going to allow more of us to actually experience, to feel, to sense, to taste, to see the new earth frequencies. And this is going to provide us with motivation like this, the key that we need to unlock the motivation, to inspire us to keep going, to move even with more intentionality towards these frequencies, towards new earth. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow. Wow, this is powerful. I hope you guys can feel this, because this is just incredible. Just incredible. Okay, let's see. we're going to do a couple of oracles, and then I'll leave it there because I feel like, whew, wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. If you are here still, I really appreciate you being here. You are on this path, and we are here to do this together. We are here to do this together. Yes, as on an individual level, certainly it has to happen there first. But so many of us have been working on this on an individual level that now we're at a point where we can come together as in community, in groups, to assist each other in being able to what's the word I'm getting? Increase this frequency exponentially out into the collective. The more of us that are working on this, the more it moves the energy out and the vibration out into the collective, and we create these waves and ripples that then others are carried towards New Earth on. It's like being out in the ocean or being even on a lake, you know, and a boat goes by, and so someone on these New Earth frequencies is moving by, and then the people that are kind of on the edge get pushed onto shore, onto this New Earth frequency. Oh my gosh, sacred union. You know, and okay, I'm going to do one more. And what I was going to say is we're also going to find that as this happens, that I feel more souls are going to recognize each other, and they're going to begin coming into union, maybe where they have felt disconnected in that way. This is card 51, which is 6 as well, and that's associated with the Lover's card in the tarot, and that came out in the first reading. So not only is it about the reunification within oneself, but it's also with that sense of community and that soul union with others who we find unconditional love with, because it's available now. We're offering it freely in this New Earth frequency, and it is the foundation from which all of this is built. It's really beautiful, and there's just so much connection and love and acceptance there. Oh my gosh. And we have another 6 card, 24, the Spirit Owl, Sacred Secrets. I love this earthy energy. This is just beautiful. And this reminds me of the Spirit Bear card as well. I mean, we're getting this guidance from the divine, from our teams, from the angels, and from our cosmic guides, sharing these secrets with us that really aren't secrets. It's a remembering, a reminder of what our soul has learned in the past, what our teams and our ancestors are here to share with us once again. And there's this knowing and this, it's bringing me back to the soul union, this connection point that is felt so deeply within one's heart and soul that it cannot be ignored. It's something that speaks to you on such a deep, profound level that there's a recognition of just how far back it does reach. And I'm, looking on the bottom of the deck is heart energy. And the other one, oh my gosh, the wishing tree. But I'm going to look for a specific card because I'm getting this. My guides are showing me a specific card. Let me find it. It's the Gathering, because it speaks to these soul unions, these bonds that have been created across lifetimes, across galaxies even. Well, where is it? Watch it be at the very top. Yeah, just about the gathering. Yeah. This is this, and there we have Earth. This beautiful new Earth energy that is opening to us, that we are opening to, actually. Not it opening to us, but us opening to it. Because it is available to us, and the more we work with these energies, the more these energies come into our awareness. We open through this, the energy of gratitude and growth. We're opening our heart chakras, and bathing in this unconditional love. These are the secrets that are being revealed, or not even revealed, but remembered by us. We are being reawakened to through the conversations with those of our soul tribe, and with our guides and teams and angels and cosmic families. Okay, I'm going to leave this there. This is just beautiful. I am so excited for this time frame. And yes, there are going to be, no doubt, there are going to be big shakeups, and there are going to be things revealed which are unexpected, and these lightning bolt strikes. However, again, as with the first reading, there is a very important reminder to stay in your sacred space, to maintain your energy, to not get mired in the drama that occurs around these lower vibrational aspects, systems, structures, organizations, either crumbling or information about them being revealed. Stay in this heart energy. Stay in this energy of balance within, of acceptance within, of joy, of bliss. Be intentional with your manifestations, because we are moving into this beautiful creation that is here for all of us to experience. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you all, and I will be back very soon. All my best. Much love to you all.